Canada's economy slows down, Justin Trudeau's deficits go up. I'm Brian Lilly with the Rebel.media. Do you remember during the election campaign, Justin Trudeau promised deficits of no more than $10 billion a year for 3 years? Stephen Harper even mocked it by saying they'd just be small little deficits, while warning they were going to be a lot bigger. Well, of course, by the time the Liberals' first budget came around, it was not $10 billion over 3 years for a total of $30 billion in deficits over their first mandate. It was $30 billion a year. Now the economy is slowing again. Bank of Canada forecast for Canada's economic growth says it's being downgraded. Just 1.1% GDP growth this year is what they suspect. That means, according to TD Economics, that our deficit will be at least $34 billion instead of $29 this year. That's a $5 billion difference, and one that Finance Minister Bill Morneau is admitting a little bit more than he was hoping for.
We've seen that the slower than expected growth in the United States has continued. We've seen that the Chinese rebalancing to a more consumer-driven economy has continued with its impact on our resource sector. And we've seen fires in Fort McMurray that of course we can't predict.
What the Liberals are not looking at doing is curbing any government spending. In fact, they're talking about doing more. They claimed that the last budget was all about stimulus, but that stimulus that they put into the economy isn't meaning real growth. It's not seeing the results they promised. So they want more of it. It's not working, but let's do more of it. It's a bit like Kathleen Wynne and her answer to math problems in Ontario's elementary schools. The kids don't understand it, give them more of it. No, that's not how it works. Justin Trudeau needs a new plan, but he's so wedded to spending your money that he just won't be able to change course. What does this mean for all of us long term? Well, we're going to be paying higher taxes eventually to deal with this, because Liberals, they like increasing taxes. We've seen that with the carbon tax, and maybe that is part of the reason for putting the tax on everything. And we're also going to be taxing our children into oblivion. Remember, the national deficit becomes the national debt, and that continues to grow. It went down under Stephen Harper, then it went back up after the recession years, and it should have been going down again. Instead, it's going to be going up. Justin Trudeau blames Stephen Harper for the economy and Canada's lack of economic growth when he was in opposition. He did it all through the election. The reality is that governments in a country the size of Canada can only do so much for the economy. They can make things better or worse in terms of whether businesses will invest. But when it comes to the global economic situation, there's very little control that Canada has. And now Justin Trudeau is starting to realize that as the U.S. economy slows, as China slows, and the only thing that isn't slowing down is the size of his deficit. If you like what you just watched, then please do us a favor and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Join the movement. You can just click right here. It's easy to do, and you'll never miss another Rebel video again. You can also sign up for our email list at therebel.media, or if you really like our content, then become a member where you can access premium content only members have access to.